What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, and today we're back to another live stream. We got Ev about to pop in the chat, about to pop on stream soon. And man, like I said, we always be having like the best conversations off stream. So hopefully today we can recreate some of that magic. All right, but just so you guys can know what's about to go down. So before we start the stream, um, this conversation was all over the place, but you know, quite coherent at the same time. It's pretty strange. But we were talking about the Nigerian people. We should just name this whole stream stereotypes because we were just going down a bunch of different stereotypes in all the races. But yeah, we eventually made our way to the Nigerians. And then, we talk often about the German people and how it is living in Germany because that's where I've been living for almost the past like 8 years. Right? Easy, man. In Europe for almost 10 years. I got to get out more, see some more of Europe because I haven't been to that many countries over here. We also briefly touched on Asian women and their love for white men, as well as the Matrix. I think that that's going to be a big part of what we talk about today, because that topic was very important. But the agents in the Matrix. So if any of you guys have ever seen the Matrix, um, Agent, what is that dude's name? Agent John? Nah, that doesn't sound right. I forgot. It's been years since I saw the Matrix. I don't remember everything, but I do remember that there's agents and uh, I was like, what the heck is that? Yo, where is this dude? Anyways, um, there are agents in the Matrix, and their whole goal is to keep the people that are sleeping sound asleep, and the people that have woken up. And pretty much their main objective is to destroy you by any means necessary. And Evan, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Anyways, Evan had a funny encounter that he wanted to speak on, and also I did too. Yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, because yesterday was my day off. So, um, he's gonna get on here and he's gonna talk about that. Um, we started to get into it, talking about women, but we don't want to make the whole live stream about just women, but we'll touch on that topic too. The animalistic mind of Middle Easterners. Now, I don't want to just uh, single out Middle Easterners, right? Because it's not it's not just them. It's also a lot of Africans um, have this very animalistic mindset. And finally, what does it take to start making real money on YouTube? Very important question for all you guys out there who are, trying to get up on some extra bread. Me and Ev, we've been doing this for a while now, and we've learned a lot. We've got, a lot of knowledge to give to you. So you guys can do it better, and you start making some bread and get the freedom that you want out of life. A lot of our conversations revolve around, how much. Okay, he's here. But like I was saying, a lot of our conversations revolve around how much we don't like, the way that, our jobs are or that life is panning out. So instead of just complaining and, and but what's good, bro?
What's up? What's up? You giving the viewers a little breakdown? You can hear
Yes,
me?
sir. I was just giving the overview. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
okay.
hear
Okay, I'm looking. Nigerian scammers, Cassidy Campbell, our Germans racist. Asian woman. This is pretty much everything we was talking about, right? Yeah, it makes sense.
you. Yeah, I think there's like a couple other things that we talked about. Maybe you might remember them, but I forgot. I try to get mostly everything.
It'll probably come to, I think, that's majority of everything within that, like, yeah, 20, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes,
Yo,
sir. But
what's
yeah.
crazy is that like I did a live stream last night, and I did one like maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and I had literally zero viewers. Like no one watched that joint, so I deleted it immediately.
But I feel like I don't know. Like I used to do that shit too. I feel like you should just leave it because I feel like one day, if you put like enough hashtags and stuff on it or whatever, like it'll get caught or like something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not. I don't know. But
I don't know, maybe. Okay, one of them I had to delete because um Dylan was on stream and we were talking about another person, or she was talking about another person. She didn't know I was live, and I was like, "Hey, I'm live, right?" And she was like, "Oh, can you delete this?" I was like, "All right," I took that one down, and then the other one, bro, I was streaming for like an hour straight, and that joint had zero, and I was like, "Yo, this is ass." Like, I'm deleting this, bro, because the day before I had like 200. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just, do the same thing. And no one popped in there.
I feel like though, because I remember you had mentioned it. I think it's just a game of like numbers. Like even though no one was watching that shit, oh my god, I feel like in order to really put out the quantity that like has to make a difference, I need to like quit my job. Like real shit. I need to like go on vacation and then I really need to like every day gotta be like 6 videos, like 7 videos. Like every like that's crazy to think about, right? Like every day gotta be like 10 fucking videos. Like so when you think about it in a 2 weeks time, you don't put out 10, 20, 30, 40. You don't put out like motherfucking 80 videos, like, and that's not even enough to even crack the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I feel like all of these people that did blow up and all of these people that do got numbers, it's because they kept putting like so much shit out. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just put out, don't look back, put out, don't look, kind of like you were saying, like, just put out, don't look back, put out, don't look back, put out, don't look back. And man, one of these motherfuckers gonna hit. One out of 235, one of these niggas gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like, yeah, I guess that is the play because
Yeah.
like, like I did that whole routine with TikTok and it worked because it was just
Right.
like, yo, you gotta flood the market. You gotta make like, 15 to 20 videos every day, and I'm just dropping them.
It's insane,
But
bro. It's
it
insane.
it is, but like it worked, and like the algorithm on TikTok was so crazy that like it's so easy to get picked up. Hey Tina, what's up? And another thing too, like you said, like just flooding the market, like getting your face out there. So it's like, all right, people like see you, and then they might scroll by you like every single time, but then eventually like, yo, I keep seeing
Yeah,
this nigga
right.
up, like
Like, what the
like
fuck
who?
is this shit? God
Yeah, like
damn.
what is he? Yeah, like what is he talking about? Like, all right, let me click on this. Let me see what it's about.
Yeah, right. And then you be like, oh, he talking some real shit. And then, yeah, right.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then it's like at that point it's like the familiarity where it's like, okay, like I see this dude all the time. Like, you know
yeah,
how like they say like how dudes become friends is like, yo, you see this nigga like walking down the street and you're like, yo, what's up? And the next day,
yeah,
like you're like, yo, what's good? And then you dap him up, and then like a
yeah,
week or two, y'all niggas is hanging out, y'all like really chopping it up.
right. You just be like, oh, yo, like, where you from? Like, yo, you come around? Like, and then you just start talking to me. Like, it'd be like that. Like, it'd be niggas in school, like, that you'll walk past, like, every day. And then, like, one day you just say, what's up? And then they be like, what's up? And then you just start talking to them. And they'd be cool as fuck. And you just, y'all end up hanging out and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like pretty much how
That's
we met.
that's kind of how we met. Yeah, like I used to see you. Like, yo, what's up? What's good? And I think we had a class together, and I think that was what it was. Is like when we had the class, and then we would start being partners and shit, and it was like, oh yeah, like okay, cool.
Yeah, and
Then we
then
both
it
like
was
to party.
Grady. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, what's up with Grady? You talk to Grady?
I talked to Grady when I went back in October.
How's he doing, bro? What's he got going on?
Uh, he has started a new job. He's into some business. I gotta go back and read our
Okay,
messages, but I haven't talked to him in a minute because I've been off social media.
right,
So
man.
yeah,
But talk about like brand ownership. Talk about like movement. That nigga, like we need to take notes from that nigga because yo. Grady was TOV, like he made sure niggas knew what the fuck that was, bro. Like I respected that shit.
TOVXOXO, and
Yo,
like this dude, like he did not sleep. He was always on the move,
yo,
doing
right. This nigga
something.
had a backpack on. Every time you see, we used to see this nigga randomly, like, yo, it's Grady. What's up, Grady? Like, I used to run into this nigga, like, I swear to God, like, it was like once a month, I used to see this nigga like randomly somewhere. Like, we be at the fucking like a bar, or you be like at a fucking like party, or you be at a grocery store, or you be like in a parking lot somewhere. You be like, yo, Grady everywhere, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
man,
really top tier.
for sure. For sure. I wish that I had the mindset he had on some real shit back then. Cause that's honestly like the type of mindset you have to run your own business, to have to be your own boss. Like that nigga was it, bro. Like real shit. Like that nigga was like he created a movement. He had t-shirts, he had other shit going on, he had the music, like he was really pushing shit, bro. Like he was about marketing, he was about like, so I don't know.
He had his team, bro, had stickers, bro, was really on that and
He
like
was really
making
on
stuff
that,
happen.
bro. Like, yeah.
TOVXOXO. Yeah.
Wh- do you remember Marquise in a rarity?
He was in your grade.
Yeah, he was a light skinned dude, but he ran with Grady though. Like he was cool with Grady for a minute. But I think Marquise rapped, if I'm not mistaken. Because Marquise was like Asian, but he was like Asian and black, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, remember Marquise, and I think he rapped with Grady though. Like they was on that same shit for a minute. I wonder what he up to, man. Matter of fact, he requested me on Facebook recently. I gotta see what's up, bro.
At first, I thought you was talking about the other Marquise, the dark skin, the gay dude. But then
He
you said light skin. He used to run with Grady, so I was like, okay, yeah, I remember
Oh, you talking
who you're
about
talking about.
he was like a cheerleader, that Marquise?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I think I had him on Instagram. Yeah, he was yeah. I never really knew him, but he was cool. Like he was really flamboyant from what I remember. But he seemed to
yeah,
be a cool dude. Like yeah,
but yeah, man, marketing, branding, like man, this talk about street team. Like
yeah,
when you trying to do any sort of promo, like this dude was really on it.
yeah. And it was like I feel like that was like his priority. Like even besides the school shit, like he was in school, but then at the same time, it was like that nigga was outside as well. Like so. I think he was in like AP class. I can't remember. I think, but I just remember like that nigga was yeah. He had like product. I think Grady smoked, right? Did he smoke back then? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did, right?
yeah, back then,
Yeah, back, right. He got
back
kids, you
then.
think?
Yeah, yeah, he got a kid.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, probably like 1 or 2 years old now. I think.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, him and old girl had a baby.
What girl? He was with somebody for a long time.
Super light skinned joint, like curly hair. I think her name's Alexis.
Man, it's so many. I gotta like look at the yearbook or something,
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of Alexis.
yeah, said
that,
light
that really
skin.
that really narrows it down. She was like almost white looking.
It sounds vaguely familiar. It does sound I gotta just remember, but it's so many like because there's
They
one girl
they
named
they've
huh?
been like banging with each other like for a minute.
It was one girl named Amber that I was cool with. She was like kind of like goth, like literally she was like goth, kind of like computer cyber goth. Like she was like but she was like an artist, kind of into that type of like space, like you know what I'm saying. But she
Yeah,
was like low key thick, and she was like light skinned, and I was like, I low key I debated, I like damn, would I go after Amber? Like I don't know, but she was just weird, bro. But at the same time, she was cool. she was like real chill, but at the same time, just very different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so uh but I thought I could see Grady with her. Like that's why I said it, because I thought that he was with her for a minute. But
Oh,
I don't even think they knew maybe they knew each other, maybe not. Do you know what I'm talking about? Amber, you probably know what I'm
nah,
talking about. Yeah, you
but
probably not,
but
yeah.
Grady, he knew everybody, bro. Everyone knows Grady.
Grady was tapped in with all social circles, bro. That he was the definition of like he could bounce in between anybody. Like everybody knew him. Like, yeah, man. Okay, we got today. Da, 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 da. All right, so we go. I don't know if we want to go order, but there was one thing I wanted to say. So, animalistic mind of Middle Easterners. Did you know that Muslim men cannot stand peeing up? Like, cannot pee standing up? I meant to say.
Yeah, so I mean, you can go and read like their all their like literature, but
Yeah,
yeah, it comes. I'm pretty sure it comes from their hadiths, where it's pretty much anything that the prophet did. That's what you emulate, and you take what he said, you do what he did. And so he um, sat down while he peed, and that's the way that you're supposed to properly pee. Like when you go into the bathroom, you're supposed to enter with a certain foot. You're supposed to do things with a specific hand and not
yeah.
the opposite hand. And yeah, it's pretty much just to be as close as possible to him because he's considered to be the most perfect person.
Yeah, and then I saw something that was basically like I think one of the literal reasons was because the splashback. They were saying like it's non halal or some, I forget what the term was, like to have this like the backsplash of urine on your clothes. So I was like, okay, I mean that's kind of
That's
extreme, but at the same,
that's
yeah,
gay.
is that's basically what it was saying. It was just like the backsplash of urine. That's why you have to sit down when you pee, and I'm like, this is crazy to think about.
Bro, that's so gay.
It's not like some
Like,
insecure shit. It's like, oh, I don't want piss to hit my clothes. Like, nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
I mean, it. A lot of the. I mean, if you look at it from a non-Muslim lens, and you really analyze like his behavior, like a lot of the behaviors is like a person who had like mental disorder, like OCD or something like that.
type
At
shit.
the very least, because a lot of this stuff is just very ritualistic. Like, everything has to be in a certain order. You can't do this. You got to do it like this, and it's just like, yo, like if you truly follow all of this stuff, like you're you're whack.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very like strict and regimented, culture and yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah,
But like, all right, look,
that's
the thing is like your average Muslim isn't gonna know these things. Just like today, like probably like majority of my coworkers are Muslim, and so we have to cook bacon on the grill.
right,
And they don't touch the McRib because straight pork. They don't eat the bacon. I'm over
right.
there, man. I'm smashing the bacon, bro, like every day. And they're like, no, 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 that's haram, bro.
Haram.
So like, yeah, haram. So like I'm always cracking jokes, man. I'm always eating the bacon, and I'm like, hey man, y'all want to try some of this? They're like, nah, nah, haram, haram, haram. And I'm like, look, bro, y'all know like they be over there, they be smashing the beef patties and like all the burgers. I'm like, that that's haram too. Like y'all not allowed to eat that. They're like, no, 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 it's good, it's good, it's good, right? I'm like, no, like y'all not if you're truly gonna follow this, you're not allowed to eat this meat. And I was
Yeah,
like breaking it down to my coworker Muhammad, and pretty much telling him like, look, you can't eat the beef here. It has to have like the specific halal symbol on it, like it's like a green stamp, and that lets you know that like it's certified. And if it don't got
right.
that, you can't eat it because the meat has got to be cut a certain way. The cow has to be killed in a specific order, and you have to pray over it before it's considered halal.
Damn.
And they don't notice. The same
Yeah,
way, the
I'm
same
just
thing with the whole sitting down and peeing.
God damn. it's so like restricted and like yeah, like it's I don't know. So the fact that you pray over a certain meat makes it like more halal is kind of like wild to think about, but I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a religion for you, you know.
It's so like you can watch videos on YouTube. They're like the guy he is explaining how to do it, and he's like he's praying. Um, and he's taking the I think it's a lamb.
Yeah.
He's laying it down gently, and when they pray, it's almost like a song. So he's like like singing the thing, like soothing it, and then you take out the knife, and then you like slit its throat. Like it's supposed to be in like a super humane way, and through this process, it's considered halal versus, when they just kill a cow, they hit it with the stamp in the head, like boom, and then it's like, all right, send it through the rotation. Like, nah, you're not allowed to eat that.
I mean, yeah, I get why nobody would want to eat like the way that we kill animals is savage, and I get nobody want to eat that. But like, I don't know if there's like a non-religious, organic way of killing an animal, I would rather just take that route. Like, I don't know, like what's a more humane way of killing an animal? I don't know if there is a humane way to kill an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to
That
gas the nigga, you don't want to hit it with a lethal injection, you don't want to push it over a cliff. Like, I don't know, like
so I mean, in my opinion, like hitting it with the stamp, I'm not sure what it's called, but they take it's like a gun or like a
yeah,
stick,
it's
it's
like
just
a
like
big ass pow.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
crazy.
is that's the most humane way because it's just like one shot straight to the brain and then boom, done. Like they probably don't even feel no pain.
I
And
feel like a throat
versus
right, a throat slit is like way more savage, low key, right? Like
exactly. And
you ain't
then like
lying.
the animal is sitting there bleeding out like like gargling on its own blood and sitting there like, being tortured. And anytime that you're like suffering and like you're dying, you're gonna be pumping more, what is it, like adrenaline and like more
Yeah, yeah,
hormones,
hormones through the
and
body. Yeah,
yeah, and all of that's going to the meat,
right. Oh,
and
it's like
then
an
you eat
energy,
that.
right? Yeah, you consume that energy, you consume the stress and like the oh, that shit's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so they're thinking that, oh, this is the most humane way, but really the clunk is like probably 100 times better.
Cause it's like they don't know what the fuck's, or maybe they do. Maybe I don't think they know what's happening. They just there and they just oh now I'm dead. Like
Hmm. Type.
uh
But yeah.
yeah. Yo, so I know it's been like mad short, but my phone is 4%. So are you gonna be like up in like a little bit or not really? This is it for you or what?
Um, dang. I mean, it's
Nah, remember
almost
because I
12.
did say that I was like my phone is about to die too. Like that's the crazy. Because usually this shit right here I got is charged, but it's dead, and I have not been able to charge it unfortunately.
Dang,
So I know.
power bank on E.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go back to the crib.
Well, no, so I gotta go just get these sheets, and then I'm gonna go to the crib. But yeah, I mean maybe like an hour, not even. But yeah,
Dang, yeah, I'll probably hit the sheets. I mean,
damn,
if you said like maybe like 20 or 30 minutes, then yeah, I probably could have like held out to them. But
I
it's
feel
gonna
you.
be like 1:30, probably pushing two.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, my
This
bad. I
this
should be. I
was
should be
like,
more prepared.
nah, it's all good. This was like the perfect time though, because we actually started the stream like earlier than I expected to. So I was like, all right, it is perfect.
What what time do you usually be like done with the kids? Like you don't ate dinner and everything. Like usually like late, like 10, 11, or when?
So I mean, the kids they sleep at like 8:30, and then
Okay.
I'll hit the shower at like 9, and then we'll pretty much from like 9 to like 12, like 12:30, we're just binge watching Netflix. So unless like she's like studying, or she's just like, all right, I'm tired, like I'm gonna go lay down, then like 12 is like when I'll hit you, and then we'll be on stream for like another hour, sometimes 2 hours. So it'll be like 2 in the morning by the time I hit the sheets.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause yeah, so that means so then 12 your time would be like 6 my time. But like say like 9. So 9 o'clock you usually either like putting the kids to bed type shit, right? And then
Yeah.
like that's okay. Okay, I feel you. Will you work tomorrow? Or today or whatever?
Yeah, I work today or tomorrow and Friday, but then I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Damn.
But then you work Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, man. Saturday, Sunday. And then it's like my whole shit be thrown off because I be tired as fuck and I be taking naps and it's just like, man, I gotta quit this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So I mean, like I was saying earlier, like I mean, we could start a stream. Like I could like get home and shower, and then we could stream probably like around 9:30, and then
Yeah.
but we always end up watching Netflix, and that's
I
always
mean
like, dang,
you could do it
like
before
yeah,
the Netflix. You could be like, okay, you'd be like, all right, we knock out like an hour stream and then you do the Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So say from like like 9:30, 10:30, do the stream and then you could do Netflix the rest of the night, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's too late, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I guess I could work. I just gotta like prioritize the time a lot better because you get to the crib and then you sit down on the couch and you start
Right.
scrolling.
Yeah, oh yeah, I already know. And then you be like you look up, it's in like an hour and shit.
Yeah, like the other night, man, I got off at like I got here to the crib like 8:30, and then it was like 12:30, and I'm still sitting here, no shower, scrolling. I'm like, dang, what did I do for the past
Uh,
3.5 hours?
Nah, that's no cut. Man, fuck it. I'm about to. I'll do this. I'm trying to like think of solutions. I'm about to go in here. I'm gonna get a power bank because conveniently Ross sells like the other ones. So I'll just get one for now, and then I'll like return that shit like later or when I'm done with it. I'll probably just return it like after we finish, and then like go home. So that way I could like keep going. But I just gotta because I feel like it's probably packed as. Maybe not. Maybe not. What's today? Wednesday.
That's a whole lot, bro.
It's not really not because like I said, I'm literally going in here to get the sheets anyway. So it's like okay, go in here, get the sheets, get the power bank. Then I'll just come back out here and then we can keep streaming. Cause like I just need maybe like I don't know. Or shit, I could just stream in the fucking store. Don't
I
matter to
bet.
me. Yeah, fuck it. But then my phone gonna die. That's what I'm saying. My phone gonna die in the store. Like, bro, it don't
Yeah,
matter.
man, because streaming be draining your battery.
It's all good. But yeah, all right.
What you want right
I
now?
feel like the faster I get in here, I can't even see. I think it's like 2, 3.
Oh,
But like I said, it's not really a loss because like I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna just return it right back and just get cash for it. So it's like I'm
oh,
not really losing my money.
all right, bet.
But anyways, what are we talking about?
Oh, yeah,
What we
so I
got
was
up here?
saying like it's not just the Middle Easterners with this mindset, like it's also the Africans too.
As far as with the piss and shit, like not getting on their clothes or being like I don't know.
With the animalistic mindset.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you say animalistic, you talking about what specifically? Like with everything?
Like what do they say, like how you operate in like, your like a higher frequency or like your higher self, your higher mind.
Yeah,
Um, a lot of people tend to operate in their, I guess I'll call it like lower faculties.
like chasing
Um,
pussy, like eating with shit food, not exercising, like hedonistic shit, right? Like just doing whatever you want to do just because you fucking feel like doing it. No discipline. I know exactly what you mean. That's definitely like it's the type
exactly.
of
So
shit
like
that I've
just
grown away from.
operating, yeah, just operating from like
Basic needs
your
and desires.
yeah, your stomach and your dick.
Yeah. And like you said, that's two of the most lowest frequencies you can operate off of. And the fact
Yeah,
is, like most of society, like lives by that.
which is a tragedy because like we are what do you call it? We're rational creatures, right? That's
Very
what
much so.
separates us from the animals. So it's like when you see animals, they just operate just off of pure instinct. Like there's
Right.
no thinking, there's no like rationality. There's just go. And so we emulate that when, we do all these things. Because just like, all right, shove food in my mouth. Oh, fat ass, hop on that, sex, sex, sex. Like, and it's like, yo, we're a lot greater than that.
Yeah, and like you said, like at that point, what is the difference between us and that? There is no fucking
Yeah.
difference.
What's the difference between you and a lion?
Me and a dog, yeah, same shit.
Yeah. But like with these cultures, like that's what you see a lot of. It's just this type of thinking and this mentality. And like I was saying, like that's their culture over there. And then when they come over here and they see like, the women dressed in even less clothing, it's like, oh, then now that triggers different parts of their brains and like, oh, like, hey, let me go get a rock, beat her over the head, take her back.
I, on some caveman shit for real, bro.
It's like,
You ain't lying though. It really is like that, bro. And it's like, man, you try to show niggas can't really do it though, you know.
yeah, I mean,
And
niggas just be too aggressive with it, bro.
and but that shit works for some people, which often like it baffles me so much, bro. And it just kind of make you frustrated sometimes when you just see like a nigga just grab, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I think it can go both ways because it's like, yeah, you can operate like that, but you're only gonna attract a certain type of female with that. And that's an unruly, like super like loose prostitute type of female. But
Nah,
then
for real.
also you got niggas who do that. And then like, Diddy, Trey Songz, what's his name? Philly. That big UK streamer. This nigga just got outed for like raping mad girls.
Who?
And you know the like those big UK streamers, I think they're called sidemen or something.
I don't even. What's you said his name is Philly?
Yeah, I think his name's Philly. He's super like huge streamer. It's like him and a bunch of his boys, and they do a bunch of like videos and stuff. But they're huge, huge streamers, and yeah, I think the nigga's going to jail soon because a bunch of girls came out and said like, yeah, he raped them. Super weird, at the hotel, telling him no, stop, and nigga just like, nah, I'm taking it.
It's just crazy though, like how many of these people like really be having shit in their closet like that, but at the same time they got millions of followers and people, and half of the people that follow them don't even know the type of person they is. They don't even know that they shit that they really be doing behind the scenes. They just
Dang, I think bro's phone just died. All right, hold up. Yeah, all right. So bro did say his phone was on like 2%. He said he's gonna grab a charger, so I'm gonna send him the link again. All right, so whenever Badetsky gets charged up, he'll just pop back in the stream. Excuse my pimple right here. Actually, it's not a pimple; it's an ingrown hair. They've been having us shave for work, and you got to be bald face at the job because they're afraid of hair falling in the food. But man, I am not with that at all. As you can see, every time I shave, bro, I always get the craziest razor bumps. And I try everything not to get bumps. Like there's different creams. And there's this one cream I used to use when I was a young lad. It's called Bikini Zone. And you just spread it everywhere. And after you shave, you put that stuff on, you will never get a single razor bump ever. But I wouldn't put it on my face though. Other parts of my body, but not my face. But for a minute I was using aloe vera, like not the gel, but like the aloe vera plant. Just split it down the middle. You take all that gooey stuff out, just with your fingers and just rub it everywhere that you shaved. It doesn't smell good, right? It smells like straight cum. Pause. Right. It looks like it's super gooey and sticky. Pause. But the stuff works. It's like magic. I don't know why, but it's super good for like anti-inflammatory and like razor bump stuff. So I gotta give me some more aloe vera. But man, this bump right here is not wavy. Man, whenever I use that straight edge razor, that joint be killing my skin, bro. So I made a little what do you call this? Long Island iced tea. I should have put iced tea in it. But if y'all was on stream earlier, y'all saw we had a little drinky poo mid tag happy hour. So that's what I'm sipping on. What's in my cup? Mm. So man, what a day, what a day, yo! Why this one piece of hair sticking straight up? Finally asleep, kids. So we're gonna finish the episode. All right, you guys. Well, it's been real. Try to make something shake today, but as always, plans don't pan out exactly how you want them to. So it's a lot of experimenting and going with the flow. But we'll get there eventually. So appreciate all y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.